All right. Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy, listen, wrong holiday. Happy Labor Day, y'all. Happy Labor Day. Happy second day of September. All right. I'm working on getting over here and getting my Facebook life together. Listen, happy Labor Day. What did y'all do today? Was it a regular old day for you? Or were you celebrating big time with some festivities and some family? It was a regular day for me. Nothing was different here. Nothing was different here. It was just a regular day, okay? Literally a regular day. All right. I know I need a minute to pull myself together. Streaming in multiple places. Let's see here. I'm going to make it over to IG. Okay, I got IG going. Okay, too many screens. Let's move Facebook over here. IG over here. All right, I think we're rocking and rolling, guys. Hey, listen, happy Labor Day. I hope that you guys had an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Like I said, it was a regular day for me, okay? But I planned it that way. I literally did. I have goals, and there's no holiday for my goals, okay? So I have been working today. So listen, as promised, I said that I was going to go live today because remember we said this is the September to remember. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about the fact that there's going to come a season, some years, a time from now when you're going to look back on this season of your life and you're going to realize like something changed, something was different. And I believe that that time is happening right now. All right. Listen, the weather's about to change. Listen, yeah, I'm training for a full marathon. Did an 8 miler today. My pace felt great. I felt really good. I just know that when the weather changes and um we get closer to race day, I'm going to get a little faster. So we are, I think, about 60 days, a little less than 60 days out from race day. So I had an 8 miler today and I get a break tomorrow because I have one more 8 miler on Wednesday. And then I have 18 miles this weekend. 18 miles. Hey, AD, I got 18 miles this Saturday. So I want to feel good. I feel so good today after my 8 miles that I didn't want to take a break, but I am going to follow my training schedule and I'm going to do this thing the right way. So I will take tomorrow off so that I can run well on Saturday. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. All right. So this is what we were talking about. We said this month, September, this is going to be a September to remember. Listen, here's what I need you to do before I get too deep into this thing. If there is a mother, a mom, a wife that you know, baby, she's doing all the things, okay? She is out here taking care of business, raising people that she created, doing it well and with excellence. And everybody else is on the list before her. She's overwhelmed, she's exhausted, and she's probably never going to say it to you because it's just a natural part of what she does. This is the woman that I'm really talking to today. All right. So this week we're focusing on September to remember, but this week our focus is on focusing on who we are. So last night, if you didn't see that video, go back and watch it. We talked about when we were younger, we had goals, we had dreams before life got in the way and made us try to think more realistically. And some of us struggled to even remember what were those dreams and what were those things that you thought about when you were in your, younger years, 30 years ago. What is it that you used to do for fun? I want to stay along those lines today. So today I'm taking a page out of one of my favorite movies, okay? Coming to America, all right? And I want to talk about letting your soul glow, okay? Some of y'all might be too young. Y'all might not know what I'm talking about, but there's this movie, all right, called Coming to America. And in the movie, the whole family had the juiciest of the juiciest, like the most activated Jerry curls that ever existed on the face of the earth, all right? And they left their mark when they got up from the couch, all right? And they had a whole song, the jingle you'll never forget. Just let your soul glow. Just let it, what they say, just let it shine through, all right? So this isn't about putting juices and berries on your head and looking good on the outside. This is about feeling alive on the inside. So what happens is we get so busy doing this adulting thing, this momming thing, this wifing thing, that we forget about the things that used to make us happy, right? So I want to ask you, like, what really makes you happy from the inside out? And when is the last time you have really taken the time to experience that thing? When is the last time that you were able to forget your schedule, forget all the things on the list that you have to do, and really experience something that brings you joy? Like I said yesterday, I don't know if it's dancing, painting. It could just be hanging with your friends and your family. Like, it doesn't have to be anything that separates you from them. It could be just spending time with them. I don't know if it's going to the movies. What is the thing that makes you feel really happy from the inside out? Because when you get so caught up being the mother to these children, the wife to your husband, the whatever you are at your job, whatever title you wear in your profession, you forget about the things that actually make you happy and bring you joy. So if you're like sitting there thinking, because this happened yesterday, somebody said, I'm not even sure, right? So if you're sitting there and you're thinking, I'm not even sure what makes me happy anymore, don't feel bad. You're not alone. It happens to a lot of grown folk, all right? So here's what I want you to do. If you are the person that's like, I'm not even sure anymore what makes me happy, what are the things that I do that make me happy from the inside out? Here's what I want you to do if you feel like you need to figure this thing out. I want you to think back to the last time in your life when you felt really happy. All right. I want you to think about what you were doing, who was there, who were you with. Sometimes the clues that we're looking for are in these little moments that we overlook and that we take for granted. So maybe it's something as simple as like hanging out with your friends. I'm telling y'all, I have this group of friends. There are four of them. So in the group, there's five of us. And I always know that when I get together with this group of friends, we all talk together and we've all gone our separate ways. But one thing we can absolutely always count on is when we get together, we are going to have a gut busting good time. Like, we are going to laugh until our sides hurt. It's really not about where we are. Normally, we'll meet at a restaurant and somebody will say, hey, y'all want to get together and go out? We get together, we go out and we laugh so hard and we have so much fun. All right. So for me, that's something that, when life is just like really tight and I'm busy and I'm going from this thing to that thing, and I want to just like, I'm not able to take a vacation right now. It's not a vacation. I know that these are the people that I can call up and we're gonna have a good time. All right. I love spending time with them. Do we see each other? Maybe just a couple of times a year, but every time we get together, we're going to have a great time. Maybe you're calmer though. Maybe you don't need to get together and laugh until your sides hurt. Maybe you just want to read a good book. Maybe taking a nap on your couch with your blanket and a good book is what does it for you. All right. Maybe it's going for a walk. Okay. I need you to figure out what that thing is. All right. Also, if nothing comes to mind, I need you to try something new. All right. So don't be afraid to try something new. So if you can't think of anything and nothing is happening in a while, you're going to have to pick up something new. You need a new hobby or you need to pick up an old one. All right. So I want you to try something that you've always been promising yourself you were going to do. I remember the last time I went roller skating, I said, I'm going to learn how to do this. I could take roller skating lessons, right? But it's something that you do that just relaxes you and separates you from all of these titles. So that's what we talked about yesterday. When you take away these titles and these roles, who are you really without all of these names and these titles, right? Who are you at your core? All right. And that's the way you're going to figure it out. So don't just think about it. Don't just say, oh, yeah, I remember that time I got together with my friends and we laughed until our sides hurt. I need you to go do it. I need you to make time for it, even if it's just 10 minutes to do that thing. Like, it doesn't have to be all day, but every day I need you to do it. You are going to be surprised how much this is going to help you to feel better. These little moments can just give you like a fuel to your fire. Just let your hair down so that you can then do all the things that you need to do. We are not supposed to be all work and no play. Hey, Ro, we are not supposed to be all work and no play. But this is why I need you to do this, okay? It's not just so you can go out and have a good time with your friends, so you can go and have fun. This is what happens when you are really happy from the inside out and your soul glows, okay? Like those people in Coming to America. When your soul glows, when you're really happy from the inside out, it carries over into everything you do, all right? Everything you do is affected by how happy you are. So the way you mother, the way you wife, the way you work is going to be affected by these moments. So you have to make time to do it. There's a shift that happens inside of you in the way you present yourself, the way you talk. Things just get really tight. When we are just all business, it just is tight. All right. And when you show up with lighter energy, people like to be around you. Your relationships are going to get better. People want to see you coming and they enjoy your company more. All right. So you start to show up in life. You have more confidence. You have more purpose. So you've got to put in the work to figure out what is this thing? And it could be multiple things. What are the things that make your soul glow from the inside out? All right. So, yes, you are an amazing mother. Yes, you are an amazing wife. Yes, you probably do all the things at your job. You're probably the most prized person in the office. But if you cannot figure out what are the things that make you really happy from the inside out and learn how to just take these small moments in the day, I'm telling y'all, I got some ideas now. For me, nothing does it like a bubble bath for me, okay? The bubble bath really does it for me. Just taking a bubble bath really makes me happy. It's so peaceful and it's so calm. But what I find is if I'm not intentional and I don't say, I'm going to make this time for myself, then next thing you know, I'm running from this thing, that thing, and then it's time to go to bed and it's a regular old day. So you have to say, I'm going to make this happen. And I know in the midst of all your responsibilities, you probably don't have 2 hours or, it doesn't take all that. All you need is 10, maybe 15 minutes every single day. Sometimes just sitting in my car, okay? Sitting in my car where there's nobody but me, okay? Because it seems like going to the bathroom won't work, but nobody but me, where I can just catch my breath and I can just focus and breathe and relax and come back in the house like a brand new person. That's something that seemed to work for me, okay? It does it for me. But the point is, every single day you have to create these moments of time. If you think about it, even like the endeavor that I'm undertaking while I'm trying to do a marathon, like I need my family's participation in it. That's something that I enjoy doing, something that I want to do, and they fully support me in it because they know that when I do it and when I get it done, it's gonna make things better for them. All right. So this is day 2. All right. This week, I want you to focus on one thing, letting your soul glow. All right. Because we're going back to figuring out who we are, because this is the September to remember. So if we're going to change anything, we got to go back and remember those parts of ourselves that used to have fun. They used to have fun. Okay. You don't have to be all business. You can be a mullet. Business in the front and a party in the back. Okay. You can be a party in the back. All right. So I'm not gonna be before you long. I think I did good. It's 10:22. I promised that I would come live every day. And if I'm lying, if I'm telling the truth, I would be being dishonest if I said, honey, this is past my bedtime. Okay. This is way past my bedtime, but I did not want to dishonor my word to myself or to you. Okay. So I am here. So of course I'm having a master class on September the 12th. That's just 10 days away. I think it's next Thursday. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. If you want to get in the room, I need you to comment the word thrive and I'll send you the link to save your seats. All right. Every day there are less seats and I like it that way. I don't know. I'm waiting on the Holy Spirit to tell me, should I cap it? I just like energy and talking and, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not able to interact as much, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll know by then. But anyway, get your seat. All right. It don't cost you a thing to get up in the room. All right. Because in this masterclass, we're going to break down everything you need to know to get you back to feeling like your best self. All right. When you do this, though, your children will notice the difference. Your friends will notice the difference. People that work with you will notice the difference. Hey, words, people who work with you will notice the difference. All right. And I know when I say the word thrive and I talk about moms who thrive, it sounds like a concept that is out of your reach. But I'm telling you, the word thrive just means to develop well. It means to prosper well. So if you don't have these moments in the day where you are able to focus on yourself, just little things that you can do for yourself, you are not going to be able to thrive. So you've got to remember, what are the things you used to do for fun when you used to have fun? Okay. So I want you to think about what that thing was. Or if you can't think of a thing, we're going to start something new. All right. But every single day, just 10 minutes to do something that really makes you happy. All right. I'm not asking for a commitment of all day, but what I am asking you to do is to put yourself on your list, okay? Just these moments of saying to yourself, I matter enough that I'm going to pause the day long enough for me to catch my breath. I'm going to pause the day long enough for me to have a laugh. I'm going to pause the day long enough for me to move my body. I'm going to pause the day long enough for me to hydrate, right? I'm going to pause the day long enough to take care of me so that I can take care of everybody else. See, we think that you have to have one or the other, right? So when you look in the mirror and you're like, I need to get back into the gym. You think that when you make that time for yourself, that it's taking something away from your family. I need you to know that it's pouring into them, because when you show up better, they're going to appreciate it. Oh, yeah, it's way past my bedtime. Rose said, way past. It's way past my bedtime. Your girl never really is up at this time, but I working. It's just a regular day for me. All right. So you think that the time that you take for yourself, you think that you're subtracting from them. I need you to see it as you're adding to your family by showing up as the best version of yourself. It don't take that long to just take a moment and breathe, center yourself. It doesn't take that long. And bring yourself a bubble bath. It doesn't take that long. But you are going to have to be intentional about it. You're going to have to make a commitment that it's going to happen every single day. You have to put that thing in your schedule. You have to protect it with everything in you and not allow somebody to snatch it away. Some days you can do more. It's not necessarily going to the spa. It could literally be, taking a nap. It could literally be taking a bubble bath. All right. So we're going to talk about this in my masterclass on September the 12th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to show you because I've been there. All right. I've been the one that's thinking that all the energy, all the things that I'm pouring out into my family, I'm thinking that's giving them the best that I got. But what I learned is when I take care of me first, I have so much more than I could have ever imagined to give to them. And so it really blesses them when I show up as the best version of myself. They deserve the best version of you. All right. They deserve the well rested version of you. They deserve the healthy, hydrated, relaxed version of you. I promise you, your children, your family can recognize when something just ain't right in your spirit. All right. When you irritable, you think you covering it up and being nice, but you're not even really able to tap in with them. They deserve the best version of you. So in order to have that, you're going to have to be intentional by making this time for yourself. All right. I want to show you how to do that at my masterclass. It doesn't cost a thing. So I want to see you there September 12th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I pray that you rest well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good